Before the season starts, we want to make sure that all our fasteners are nice and tight. Want to check the ones on the inside here. Our cylinders are bolting down. Want to specifically check our upper links here. Make sure these are nice and tight. Bottom links as well. Again, moving over to our tops here. Check our cylinder mounts, make sure that these are into the nylock, but they're not torqued down so tight that they don't move anymore. Check each cutting edge bolt, make sure they're tight. Next thing is to check the different hydraulic hoses. We'll start checking for leaks and any damaged hoses here. Don't show any leaks coming out of these, so these hoses are still in good shape. You want to check your main wires too. This one's a little bit loose, so we'll tighten up that connection. Check the hoses coming out of the bottom of the manifold, again checking for fluid. These are nice and dry. Condition of the hoses looks good. Check the lift cylinder, both top and bottom of the lift cylinder. Follow this hose along, check it where it hooks into the body of the lift cylinder and onto the rod side. Again, no leaking hydraulic fluid, everything looks good. Next, we'll check for any damage, any cracked welds, anything like that. Checking all the major structural surfaces to make sure that there's no cracks in the paint or any chips coming off, which typically are an indicator of a cracked weld. So again, we're checking all the structural portions here along this back pan. Just kind of running our fingers over to feel if there's any cracks in the paint at all. Especially in this pan area. When I'm focused, make sure that this is all welded nice and tight. Check the hinge area, make sure the hinge is good. No cracks across the top. Look underneath here, this bottom side, nothing there. Again, checking the cracks in the pan, all along this bottom here where it's stitched in. This bow is looking good. We'll check over the coupler area. Any big wear points here, coupler attachment pins. Checking this weld on this bump stop, it's a pretty important part as it hits right there, so it limits the movement of the plow when it raises. Checking the cylinder mounts here, both the inside welds here, as well as this top side, where it's stitched up the middle. Everything's looking good there. Another bump stop here, top and bottom, looks good. Checking up the coupler area. This lift cylinder mount is a very important part here. No cracks or anything in that area. Check the same thing over on this side. Check the electrical connections here. Okay, dielectric grease. Lay some dielectric grease down on the connections here. Make sure those don't corrode over the summer or have any connection issues in the wintertime. Once that's done, replace the dust cap. This other connector here, big old glob of grease. Put it inside on those various pins. Everything on this plow looks good.
We hope you found this video helpful today. If you have any questions, please contact the Boss Tech service team. We're here to back you up. Shop any other genuine Boss attachments at bossplow.com.